You might have seen this in one of my earlier videos where I was replacing the struts on it. Now I'm working on trying to get the old rusted lug nuts and tires off. So I'm gonna try to work on the one right now. Yeah, well, this is what I got to deal with. As you can see, these lug nuts are pretty rusted, and this tire keeps leaking, so I gotta try to get it off. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, just so you know, I had to do that to each and every one of those to get them to break loose, and sprayed them with PB Blaster first, and then I had to heat up each one individually, and I finally got them all to break loose. They were pretty clustered, but they're looking better now, so hopefully they'll come off. Well, I finally got everyone loose. My thing was to try to get these off without breaking a stud. Hopefully I'll succeed. Well, that seems to be working out. Oh. All right. Now, hopefully it's not frozen to the... All right. Wonderful. That's the hardest part, taken care of. So, just as I suspected, it's not a rim leak, which that's what I kind of figured it to be. We got a small little pinhole right here. Now I know these tires are pretty worn, but I don't want to replace them until maybe next season, because I don't think I'm planning on traveling too far this year. So let's see if we can maybe fix that. I'm not sure. So it looks like it's a little tiny nail or something. Boy, don't take very long to put a hole in these, does it? Well, let's try to remember where that's at. Alright, well, we're going to try to put a plug in this thing. I let a little bit of the air out, but I don't think it's completely out. Sometimes it don't hurt to have a little bit of pressure, but I gooped up my thing and I reamed this in and out a good amount of times. Now we're going to stick this in. Don't go too far, or you'll lose it in there. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little air to it. Hopefully that was our only leak. Helps if you screw the valve core back in tight. Don't want to overdo it yet. Check it. Seems to be good. But hopefully that's the only leak. Cut it off flush. And there you have it. Hopefully that was my only leak. So, got the plug put in the tire. And I cleaned those up a little bit. Don't look like it, but I did. And I put a little grease on each nut that's going on it. That'll help lubricate the threads. Going on there a little stiff. So made sure each one of them started good. And if you got one of these, what I always do is pump the grease to it. You can see it's depressed. Usually when you start pumping the grease, it'll push it back out. Who knows when the last time these things had grease. I see it starting to move. So that's probably good enough for me. Put the old cap back on it. There's a little bit of play to it, so we'll probably be changing them wheel bearings. But I need it to get the sleds loaded and get them to location. And it's basically to store them. So it won't be traveling until I do that. Not far anyway. Because you definitely want to do them bearings before you start taking it down the road for any amount of distance. So if you're having problems getting your lug nuts off, that's how you do it. It was really tedious. I had to do that to each one 2 or 3 times. Heat it, oil it, heat it, oil it, torch it. I put my impact on it, and then finally it would break loose. So, hey, like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. And I can't afford to replace the tires right now. Hell, I can't afford to fart right now. I need the gas.